And here we are. We are at the home that we began renting in September. It's an upstairs apartment. And this house has a very interesting history. The woman who owned it before this was an avid gardener, and she was foreclosed on. And so the bank came and they put this gravel down. They kind of tore up everything, put the gravel down. But something that I've noticed is that there are several perennials that have come up, like this peony here, and some bleeding hearts, and just some wonderful little things that have come up. There's even a little morning glory that popped up out of the weeds right over here. So I'm going to have to stick her on something. So we moved here in September, and I wasn't too hopeful for doing anything with the front lawn, but I had spoken to my landlord about it and asked him if instead of him putting weed killer down, which is what his plan was, if I could work on this and get it landscaped a little bit. And so I have just a few things in these beds now. I've got some morning glories that I'm going to start training today to go up the railing here. And we've got some moonflowers, the same situation right over here. This is a geranium that I took a cutting off of that rooted very well. I'm very happy with her. And we've got our pots of plants. We've got lots of thyme over here. Planning on giving these away at some point. Please do not mind my lack of pedicure. This is the mother geranium plant that my grandmother gave me, and I take cuttings off of her every year, and she comes outside every year. And, green onions, a couple chard plants we're going to be up potting today. We've got our tomatoes and peppers. And over here, we have more tomatoes and peppers. And so today is really just about up potting all of our tomatoes and peppers and chard and vegetable plants, and sort of training our vines, and then just sort of wrapping our minds around, like, what are we going to be doing? Because I'd like to have a gravel path that goes all the way through here. But then the rest of it, I'd like to turn it into small areas where we could put potted plants, or just, a little bit more of a garden feel. Maybe do areas of moss and things like that. I'd like to get cut a nice garden along this retaining wall and get some phlox or something to sort of hang down, and maybe some more thyme plants, because thyme does act like a little falling bush if you put it over the edge of something. And so that's what we're focusing on today. I'm going to put my elderberry plant into the ground finally, and that was a cutting that I took on a hiking trail in the forest last year. No, 2 years ago, actually. All right, so there's my house. Here's my beginning. I'll see you all soon.